Hello?
How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
What's generator in the back?
We don't have electricity
Why is that?
because the landlord is refusing to send us the lease to put the electricity on, even though we signed the lease and everything.
Okay.
We're not able to.
Hello?
How you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Not much. I'm just getting a story on the generator. You know you can't be running it overnight, even though you don't have power. There's a noise ordinance, and we've gotten 3 calls already.
From the same person?
I have no idea. But regardless, I can't allow it to be running all night.
Can you give us a piece of paper saying that?
You can look it up on the website, the Village
I don't
Code.
give a shit. Can you give us a file? Like a code or something?
Yeah, I don't have a
So I
printer
can-
in my
can
car.
you not that in my face?
I'm sorry. Do you got a let me see your ID, sir.
No, you can go fuck yourself. How's that?
Excuse me?
Fuck you. You're not getting my ID. Are you kidding?
Really?
You're gonna shine a light in my eyes while I'm talking to you?
Yeah, actually, if you're gonna be a dick about it, yeah, actually.
Okay.
So
We need a heat. We need like.
Yeah,
I
fuck
understand.
him.
I
Fuck
understand
that
that.
little squirrel.
Okay.
It's been
Well,
Fuck you.
okay. You guys can turn the generator off, or you can be cited.
Cite us.
I plan on doing that. What's your? You got your ID on
No,
you?
tell him to go fuck himself.
I don't have it on me.
See. Sorry, but fuck you.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
33-29.
They won't turn we can't turn electricity on.
Number 18, Maryville North. Non-emergency.
Sound ordinance.
Listen, I'm not trying to be a dick.
You are a dick. You're a dick from the get-go.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
What a
that's-
dick is and what a dick isn't.
Okay.
You're a dick. Got
'Cause,
nothing better to do.
you know, you're actually acting like a fucking 5-year-old right now.
Okay. Well, where'd I get that from?
Probably your fucking parents.
Ooh.
Oh my
my
God.
dad's a retired NYPD cop. He's a wounded veteran.
He must be very fucking proud of you.
Yeah. Well, he knows what a dick is. A dick cop and a good cop. You're a dick cop.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know what to
Here
do
for
with
a
that
sound
electricity.
ordinance.
It's
Oh,
listen.
we've got a 1-month-old here.
I really don't know.
We
what
got
to
an
do.
inverted generator just so it wouldn't be loud. Can you hear it from here?
I actually can,
Barely?
and I'm not trying to be a dick,
You
but
are,
I
though.
wanted to know
You
the
just
story.
can't help him to be one, right?
Okay.
Yeah. I don't like you. I don't care.
You don't have to like
You're
me.
banging on the door like a fucking dickhead. Fuck yourself.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine.
Shining the
We
light
have
in
a
my
gas
fucking eyes on
generator. We
purpose.
purposely got one.
Yeah, we got an inverted one so it would be quiet.
And that's fine. But I needed to know the reason behind it, and you wanted to come out and act like a fucking
Because you're
child.
shining a light in my eye like a dickhead.
Because I wanted to see who the hell I'm talking to, because you got no porch
You
lights.
Can't fucking see me.
No, I
Light on
can
like that.
actually. I see a fucking t-shirt and fucking pants. Okay.
Cool.
Because I'm standing down below you.
Sorry, you're blind. I can see you just fine.
Well, again, that's not my problem.
But regardless of the reason, we would have to turn it off anyway. I'm just really.
Yeah.
Well,
Listen.
obviously, if he's got 3 complaints, it's not
Well,
like you're the
it's
fucking
not-
chief overlord. They're just gonna keep calling. It's the acidics right there, obviously.
Oh, yeah, well,
We're not
obviously I
fucking
can't
dumb as
fucking
fuck
say
for
that.
because they're cool.
But listen,
Obviously.
if you have a fucking child and a reason to have it, then there's something I can work with you. But if you want to be an asshole, then obviously I'm not going to work with you.
I
It
don't
works
care.
both
Cite me.
ways. It's fine. It's gonna. My
I really
sergeant's
don't
on
care.
his way
I
down
want you to
here.
because I have to go after the Hasidic we rented from. So that's where we're at. Because he's the one that's making it impossible for us to get electric.
In
for 5
order for me
fucking
to do
days.
that, I need to know who you are. Okay. Now, if you're refusing to tell me who you are,
Then cite the person that owns this property.
no, you're the one that's habiting the habit right now. You're
Habiting the habit.
you're habiting the house. Okay.
Mhm.
Now, in order for me to cite somebody, I have to cite the person that's responsible for the house at the time. of
Oh, that's the
call.
property manager.
That's you at the time. It's your generator, okay? In order for me to cite you, I have to know who you are.
Oh,
You don't
sure.
want to identify yourself, then you get arrested, you come back to the station, get fingerprinted, and processed the hard way. I don't want to do that, but if that's what you want to do, then that's what's going to
That'd be a
happen.
big fuck up, you're right. Just because I'm not getting my ID? And
Right.
I broke no law? Are you kidding? That's retarded.
You're in violation of a village code right now, yeah, which is essentially breaking the law. Now also, you also have to understand that if your father is retired NYPD, you should know this, okay? If in my duties is doing my job, have a complaint, and I deem it necessary to identify somebody, e.g. the homeowner or the renter or the habitator, whatever you want to call it, okay, and you avoid doing that, there's either one of 2 reasons for doing that. A, you're just trying to be a dick, which
Obviously.
it can happen, or two, you're trying to
Because
hide the
it's-
fact that you have a warrant or
Oh.
some kind of issue like that.
Oh no, you can look me up for a warrant. That's fine.
Well, either way, you're not telling me who you are, so I can't cite you. I can't look you up.
I'm Cameron Carpenter.
Cameron Carpenter.
Yep, 9/13/91.
Well, there you go. I mean, is that really that difficult?
It is when you get fucking woken up by pounding on the door at 12:30 in the morning.
There's no doorbell, and I
Well, that's
was
because of the fucking Hasidic that owns this.
well again.
So we're
Listen,
kinda sick
man,
of
that's
this
not
shit.
that's not my fault.
We don't like Hasidics. We didn't know we didn't like Hasidics till we moved here.
What? Spell your last name for me.
Carpenter, like the trade.
Okay. First name again?
CAMERON.
CAMRO.
CAMERON.
Okay. And your birth date?
9/13/91.
Okay. Now, as far as that goes, I'm going to mention to my sergeant and see if there's any kind of exclusion we could work on because you have a child in the house.
1 month
That's
old and a 3-year-old.
normally something you lead with instead of trying to like.
Well, I was woken up by being pounding on the door.
I get that, but guess what? I work in the middle of the night. I
Mhm.
needed to contact somebody in here. I needed to wake you up. Unfortunately, it happens. Okay. You know,
Well,
there's nothing I can really do about that.
We could have called on them like 60 times while they're doing their fucking
And-
synagogue dance in the
And
fucking
you
middle
know
of
what?
the night.
That's you
But
could
we're
have,
not
but you
dickheads,
didn't.
But now we are.
Well, you sh-
Now it's a full-on fucking war.
And I'm gonna tell you right now that if that's the issue, call.
No.
I'll go
I
knock
don't
on
want
their
to be
door.
that guy, but I will fucking do it for sure.
Well, apparently, you know.
We're trying to keep our keep to
We've spent so
ourselves.
much money on
And
that generator. It's
yeah.
just so quiet compared to
and
my
I get
gas
that.
generator.
Listen,
It's
I
an
came
inverted
through-
generator.
I know it, and I know it's quieter
Yeah.
than a normal generator. I get that.
Yeah.
But you also got to understand where I'm coming from.
Yep. They can't hear that in their house. No way. We can't. And it's behind our house.
I can't say whether they can or not. They've obviously called
Yep.
numerous times about it.
Oh, they had to come because of the call.
No, I
so
understand
yeah.
that.
I know.
I get that. So,
They wait to call at 12:30. We've had that running.
well, and again,
Like 4 hours.
this is the conundrum we run into.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting the information. I got to deal with it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, if you really want me to cite you, I will cite you. Okay.
Oh, we're back to that again. I mean, do what you gotta do.
Well,
I
I'm
gave
no-
you my name now, so
Well,
don't know
right.
why
I
you
got to
would bring
look
that
you
up.
up. Right, and I'm going to do that just to verify who you are.
No, but I mean, you already
I've-
have my name and address.
I've
or
explained the
whatever.
situation. Okay.
Yeah, so if you
The
have to
sergeant's
cite
gonna
me at this
the
point,
sergeant's gonna come out, and the sergeant can speak with you about it. And if there's a way around it, then there's a way around it. Okay.
Okay.
Me personally, I would say, yeah, go ahead and run it because you obviously have a need for it.
Yeah,
But
otherwise
I
we would
can't
not
make
run a
that decision
generator.
because then I'm not doing my job, and then I'm liable, and I can't do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So if you want to just
if we had
hang out-
electricity, obviously we wouldn't run a generator to piss off the Hasidics.
Right, I get that. You know, is there an estimated time of like when this guy wants to work with you? And,
I think he's trying to scumbag us out of here and take our deposit and security and run with it.
How long have you been in here?
Almost a week.
Okay.
And he just called at 11 o'clock at night
Okay.
for like 2 seconds. Like, didn't even let the phone call go all the way through.
Okay.
And texted me. And I texted him back. I'm like, listen. I texted him the whole thing. I'm like, listen, we have no electricity, blah, blah, blah. Like,
Now, have you been in touch with Orange and Rockland as far as that end?
they
Like,
are
if you,
so difficult.
Yeah, they said we need, because we have the lease, but we don't have the lease copy with the landlord's signature. So we need that copy also.
Okay.
And I've been trying to get that copy, but it's just been dead silence.
okay. All right. My sergeant will know more than I will about it, but I'm sure there's something that can be done as far as the landlord avoiding basically getting this set up for you because they're supposed to provide basic essentials for you.
Yeah.
You know, water, electricity, you know, that kind of.
He was supposed to clean the house out. There's cockroaches downstairs.
Okay.
And the realtor told us he would before we moved in. We moved in, nothing was done,
Like, we're
everything was
responsible
broken.
for utilities, but they said, oh,
We
you
can't
can
get
call them that day
utilities
that we
until
signed the lease.
election.
Oh, you can get it, but
Right.
we can't go. Orange Rockland said, oh, you need this, but
Yeah.
they didn't provide that for us, and I'm trying to get it. I've been trying to get it for a while.
And now, does the landlord know that there's a child in the house?
The property manager knows there's a 1 month old and a 3-year-old.
So there's 2 children in the house?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, like I said, when my sergeant gets here, I'll let you talk to him. 5x5. This should be him now. And hopefully, he'll have more information on it than I will. Maybe he'll help you out.
Phone battery.
Yeah, do that. And this way, we can all at least come to some sort of understanding. Because me personally, this situation, yeah, run a damn generator, and I'll tell the caller to go screw himself. All right.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I have to make sure that I cover my end.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, even if you don't want to be a dick and call on your neighbor for whatever,
I just want to be peaceful.
listen, I get it,
We
but
got enough shit
I mean,
to do.
you obviously see what's going on here now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you got something that's gonna be bothering you, then
All day long, they do the
Cool.
weirdest shit.
yeah, well, I can't comment to that. I can't.
Like,
All right,
how
so
could they even call on someone else? Jesus
we got
Christ.
we got a generator running. He didn't want to provide any information at first. I've since gotten that information, but we got a situation I wanted you to be here with. Landlord refuses to acknowledge paperwork so they can get electric. They've got 2 children in the house, 3 and 1.5 month-year-old.
Yeah, one
Almost
month
one
old.
and a
Yeah, 1 month old, and they have no electric, no heat. That's why.
And we've done everything we could to get that.
Who's
for
the
dates.
landlord?
Jacob Schmetzel.
Rachel something.
No, the property
The property
manager. I think
manager
it's
is-
Jacob Schmetzel.
No, it's David something.
Oh god, same thing. Yeah.
Why, what is it that they're not willing to acknowledge for you to get?
They're not giving us a hard copy of the lease.
They did it through an app.
Yeah, with the landlord signature and all our signatures on it, they're not providing it for us. So, because I need that to get electricity because we're renting. So they said I need to provide 6 months of us being at a previous residence, and then I needed to provide the lease, which I have the lease, but I need all the signatures on the lease. And
He
they
said
won't
he has
provide it.
160 houses around here, so he should know damn well that we need that hard copy for Rockland.
And that's why we have the generator, and we purposely got a quieter generator,
Yeah,
like
we
not
got
a
an
gas
inverted
generator,
generator.
so it wouldn't like piss anyone off.
So we got Machinagog next door.
Is there, is there a way to move it? So maybe it's like
I
in
mean,
the
we
middle
can-
of the back of the house,
We can
so
put it on
that
the deck, maybe.
maybe it'll
but-
get a little bit quieter.
I mean, we can move it over, but it's still gonna be like.
It's still gonna sound the same. They can't hear it in their house. There's no way we can. They're just calling to call.
Wow.
They're trying to bully us out. That's what's happening.
Who? Why would?
Because they're Hasidic. Like, let's not play games here. They don't
I
want
don't-
us here.
We don't know.
I have no idea who called.
Like I said before, I
I
don't know.
do. It's them.
Well, you don't.
I know it's not him because I told him we're getting a generator today, and he's cool about it. They sure as shit can't hear it
Oh.
across the street. The only people I would call are them. I don't need to be a detective to figure that one out.
Wow. I have no
offense.
idea who called.
I'm just telling you it's them.
All
So
I'm
you know.
saying is, because I believe the generator's on this corner, right?
Yeah.
If you move it to the center of the house,
I'll do it.
then
Yeah, but it's gonna sound
But
the
if we
same.
still get complaints, like if you get calls, like what do we do?
well, we're you keep going after the landlord.
Mhm.
We're gonna make a referral to the building inspector, and we'll see if they can force his hand.
Okay.
It doesn't make much sense to me that they're renting to you and won't give you
Yeah, they
the
just,
hard copy.
they
It
won't give
just
us.
seems like
He didn't do anything. He was supposed to fix broken windows, cockroaches downstairs. When we moved in, it was supposed to be all done. We moved in, called up the realtor. We're like, what the hell? There's nothing done.
Which realty was it?
Let's see.
Was it a company or was it like a private agent?
It's Laura Suarez.
We contacted her too for the lease, and
Yeah, she
hasn't.
didn't reply.
She hasn't responded.
After
at
they
all.
took our money, they didn't respond to us.
Yeah, so now we're like in limbo.
He
like,
called us for 2 seconds tonight at like 10 o'clock. For like literally, the phone rang for 2 seconds and he hung up before we can answer.
Well, I mean, you can always sue them, but that's going to be a lengthy process.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to make a notification to the building inspector. I don't know what they're going to say. I don't know that. I don't know that how long, if there's a limit as to how long you can run a generator. To
Well, I mean, we got a nor'eastern coming. I would just actually thank God for us because people can't say that we can't run a generator during that one. That'll be here in
Yeah,
2 days.
well.
So
But beyond that, I mean, I don't know. Well, you can run it for tonight.
Yeah, we spent a lot of money on it, and a lot of money on one that's quieter than normal generators.
Yeah, we have
Just
plenty
not-
of
just off,
generators,
uh,
but we purposely got a quiet one.
Do you have the landlord's name?
I'm gonna get all that information.
Yeah, because we'll give him a call too, or we'll see if we can locate him one way or another.
Yeah.
And push the issue because it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, like we don't want to have to run a generator.
We're trying to
We
get
want
electricity for over a week, like a week
Like
now.
we have utilities that are supposed to be coming in on Wednesday, and now we have to push them off, and we paid for them, and
Cancellation fees and everything. It's
Yeah.
just ridiculous.
try to give them the benefit of the doubt. When I found out it was Curly Q, and I'm like, oh, here we go. Happy to respond instantly for money, but once you got it, poof.
Yeah, just try moving that to the center of the house. Again, I don't know who the caller was.
I did. I'll tell
Good.
you right now. So,
I actually think it was an odd numbered house, wasn't it?
I
I only glanced at it.
yeah no, I didn't even glance at it.
Or doesn't put it on the other side of the street. So if you do move it, it might solve the problem. I don't know.
I'd put it in the garage, but I don't know if that's
no,
unsafe.
Yeah, put it inside.
No.
I know some people do with inverted generators, but
You know, it still functions the same. All right, so let me get all the information you have, the landlord, the realtor. Let me get all that information.
who's the
and then-
realtor?
Is it the realtor or the property manager?
That's the realtor.
Oh, the
right
real-
there.
oh, okay.
Juarez.
Laura Suarez Davila.
That's actually what it reminds me of.
She was messaging me every 5 seconds
Yeah,
before
all of
we
a sudden,
moved in,
poof.
and then all of a sudden just vanished. No response. Oh yeah, you can. I even asked before she gave me the keys and before I even signed. I can call them the utilities once I sign this.
Yeah, I have that in text message
Do you
actually.
have it in writing that he was gonna fix all that stuff before you guys moved in?
I might with the realtor actually.
What's I don't see a contact number on here. Do you have the phone number for her?
I just Facebooked her.
Because then the other thing I'll have you do is if you have enough charge on it, if you want to screenshot that information.
Oh, here you go. Hold on.
Let me ask you this:
What?
And then what about the landlord?
Squigglies?
Well, there's a property manager and there's the actual.
Yeah,
I'll
we'll
take-
never know the property or the
Whatever
owner,
information,
you got.
yeah, whatever you got, I'll take it, and then we'll see what we can come up with. Usually, people are a little more convinced to talk with police than just a regular tenant.
His name is David.
It's something. She sent it to you. If you go to Laura's thing, initially she sent his full name.
David Katina.
C-A-T-I-N-A.
Okay.
Yeah. And what's that number?
That is 845 248.